So this video, I'm going to introduce how I use Droid with the help of GLM models. So for what I can see from day-to-day work, I normally use Haiku or Sonnet for coding tasks. Sometimes you don't really need such good quality model. So like I said, if you pay $20, just ignore this one. So for me, I use their free plan. So sometimes I'm out of the credit. So it really taught me to do this, right? So the new model, right now can do a lot of features such as like full stack. I've tried that, but it's not as good as Opus. However, if you look at the benchmark, Droid is actually higher than um the same model, like Opus. So this is a difference, right? 3% between Sonnet and Opus. If you look at the JLM, it's probably somewhere like 40%, but it's cool. So in actual use, so they are allowed to work against lots of systems like Kilo. So this morning, I were doing is I use the item with this prompt. So given these three files, they can actually find the best strategy to compress. So it also used the internal web search because I mentioned the word web. So without much hooking. So I previously used the MCP inside of the cloud, and you have to set this up. With Droid, you don't really need to set up. Then imagine how you're going to save like 90% file with just one prompt. They come up with solution exactly what I'm looking for. So I would say just give it a bit try. So right now they are using very competitive pricing strategy. So at last Friday, I was looking at $36 per year, which is not very bad deal. So considering it's just a month, 1 month's worth of credits, and you can really achieve probably I would say 2.5 result. And if you're like me, you can actually do a lot of like command line editings and cuttings or write bash script. So it's basically can leverage lots of toys. So for examples right now, write me a to-do list app in TUI. Let's see how it does. So this is just a plain setup. I've never used any of these like hacks, like setups. But in general sense, Z.ai really come with a few like MCP because the model sometimes doesn't really want to. It's just like a sub agent if you understand this way, right? So the model doesn't really have it all. So you have to basically go to the cloud and use the MCP, like image understanding, visual understanding. I'll put another video for that, but let's do something funny, right? So I set this to run me a to-do list app. So we can compare the result of these two famous on toy. So 2.6 and Claude can actually come up with some plan. So TUI means terminal, and it doesn't really have much depth in like front-end JavaScript. Let's see how it takes. So, I mean, I'm still like, look at this. I'm not using the API. I feel like right now it's a bit slow. Claude is really awesome. So it start writing this Python, and they are basically hitting the same code plan and API. So I couldn't really see what's underneath. It's still syncing. At the moment, I would say probably Droid is a bad choice. You know what? So sometimes I use Perplexity. It does have an MCP which calls a open tab for your item. So that's the reason I still stick with item rather than using the end-to-end solution for wrap because they do have lots of folders and blah blah blah. It's not my cup of tea. Just having said that, I use it. if they give back free credits. And look at these. So to-dos, and it does understanding the data structure, and I got the features. Perfect. I've created a fully functional. Yes, exciting. So it asked me to run. So can I'm going to do that. Can you um check any bugs? Um, probably it's bad English, but leave for a moment. So now I probably can quit, and I need to install this rich. So command C, yes. And I feel a little bit like risky at the moment because my father has some videos, so I have to probably do something like new. So stores, so just setting up some basics. Active, no such problem. Good. Yes. So that's what it does. So activate with. So I can activate with. So now, the name is the like virtual environment name is XPX, which is the folder name, which is perfect because I can say that it have some like hidden folders. So let's just quickly run that. So UV pip installed our requirement, install that again, then run Python to do TUI. Wow. Add new item. It. Wow. It act. Then I can select and delete probably toggle status. Uh, do and not to do, right? By looks like it crashed. So maybe it's not for today's video, but I definitely really looking forward to see how it uses because they might just compete each other, right? So the other one haven't finished it yet. So for example, this has color probably really give you a glitch. So I'm not sure. Mm, Let's open this. Um, hello is really garbage. Looks like my two application not really fighting each other because I said in one terminal before like how to check bugs in best practice. Maybe it's just misunderstanding. And we can probably it finished. Well, let's just give it another go. So if I Python to do add one, add two. Oh, it's better. Delete. Yes. Space. Status. Priority. That's the priority. Okay, because it's done. So alright. Make it add two. Add three. What is this? Um, right, I probably stole my videos there, but you get a feelings of it. So sometimes it just give you more opportunities to write different tools, give you a choice rather than a closed source code that's sitting in the front end, but at the back end. This is really cool for people who come up with this. You can still use a tool called Open Code, which is fully open source, and they're really taking care of this use case. So plug in the API and give it a try. Thank you. If you like this video, just don't forget to follow my channel. It's still new. Yeah, we are working on this.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and follow.